Hello and welcome to the Course Wizards podcast. I'm Christopher Maselli and I'm here with my partner Amit Aurora. How you doing today, Amit?
What's up, Chris? I am pumped. I'm excited for
Mm,
this episode.
Oh, I know why you're excited because this is the long awaited, actually not that long awaited because it's only been about a month, but on the end of last year, on the 28th of December, we had an episode called How to Create a Course in a Day Part 1. And on that episode, Amit said, "Hey, I'm going to try and create a course in a day for a brand new training course on ChatGPT." And you said you were gonna set the whole thing up. You were gonna do everything from the planning to the recording to the creating the sales pages to sending it out there and setting it all up and try to do it all in a day. And then in 1 month from then, you were gonna report back to us. It has been a month. And so here we are a month later, and we're ready to have how to create a course in a day part 2. I have not heard yet. So I'm going into this completely blind. I wanna hear if you did it, how you did it, how it turned out, and if you made me think. So how does
Okay.
that sound? All right?
Sounds like this is going to be a short episode because I didn't do anything. We can close
This
out.
may be a very short episode. All right, so let's get started with just will you go ahead and recap exactly what it was you had planned to do, and
Yep.
then we'll go through and talk about what you did or didn't do or what changed and that sort of thing.
Yeah. So, in the past episode, when we talked about it, I had told you and our listeners that I told my wife, take the kids, leave me for a day. It was winter break. I was off the entire week of Christmas and I took one full day and recorded it. So, that's where the whole course in a day came in. And of
Yes.
course, the preamble to that is like, I have had a list of people who signed up through the past 3 years, but I haven't aggressively pushed that list building. It was mostly through people in the New Zealand group who wanted to learn New Zealand when it first came out. And before them, before New Zealand could do it, I had launched a free course on how to use New Zealand to build my list. So
That's
I
right.
had
So
that
now just
1,300 people.
so you have 1,300 people on a list, but they are not necessarily people who want to know about this topic, but they do learning from you and they do like tech. So it is somewhat what might look for in a list, but it isn't necessarily like a list built for this topic.
And I haven't really worn out that list. So I'm not like hammering them with offers. I barely email them. I email them maybe once or twice a month when I launch a new YouTube video. It's never an ask for anything. So it's
Yeah,
not like they're used to me selling, which is good because otherwise they might just ignore my emails. You and I just like to give value more than anything. So
that's right.
I didn't have to worry about the list. I already had that. And it's a topic that everyone wants to learn about chat GPT. So I'm like, okay, this is the perfect time. I've already been using it, created the course, then went into creating the sales page. I'm like, you know what? I want to sell some of my AppSumo softwares. So I'm going to dust off. And I remembered I had swipe pages, which is used for creating landing pages. I'm like, I could easily get like $1,000 for this because I did the max codes, right? Full stack.
Yes.
I'm like, let me give it one last college try before I put this thing on the market to sell it. And lo and behold, I love it now. I'm like, why haven't I used this thing for the past freaking 50 years that I've had it? So I can walk you through the sales page first, and then we can get into the numbers on how I did. If you want to
Okay, well,
do that. And
but before we do that, bring me back to here you are, you're after we finished recording that, you're getting ready to sit down now. How long did it take you to plan what you were gonna teach? How long did it take you to put it all together? And then tell me about recording. How long did it take to do that?
yep.
Did you
So
do it in one day?
planning took maybe like a couple of weeks of working nights, maybe like 1 to 2 hour a day of just going on Twitter, going on sharegpt.com, my personal experience, and just thinking what are the different use cases that I can put for my students, right? Because I want them to get value out of this, but I didn't want this to be a super mega 75 lesson course that no one's ever going to, and I priced it accordingly. So I'd say maybe 2 weeks of research. Recording was done in a day. So that was between Christmas and New Year's. I did the recording. The longest part truly was the editing. It just took me like 2.5 to 3 weeks to edit the thing, which is my mental block. like I want the ums and ahs and everything out, I would, if I could go and rewind time, I would just have the raw footage in. I'm like,
Yeah.
people care about learning. They don't care about you said an extra or you made a mistake. That just reminds them that we are human.
That's right. And truly, not that you want to put out anything that's not of your best quality, but truly, by the time they're watching those videos, they've already purchased
Mhm.
the course, right? So it's not like that's going to increase your sales by having the videos that much better. So as long as they're good enough where people can truly learn and they're set. So I do want to add too, for anyone who doesn't know, the topic of the course is on ChatGPT, and that's the new AI that's out there that everyone's raving about, where you can type in all kinds of things to it and it'll give you answers. It'll help you write articles. It'll help you create marketing plans. It can help you set your day up for how you're going to exercise. It does all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And so there's been a lot of interest in it. And so Amit thought we need to have a course that teaches people how to use it, because a lot of people don't realize that the kind of prompts you put in there for it can make or break it for you, and so that's what his
Yes.
course was about.
So that's a great point about the prompt, because when I share my sales page, you'll see that. But one thing I want to go back to is the editing piece, right? I joined this group called the Small Bets Community, and I paid $185 for this guy's course. And his whole motto is build in public. Like, you build your course in public. He used to work for AWS. His name is Daniel Vassillo or something. Left his cushy AWS job and started his own thing, but he had a 2-year runway to do that. So it wasn't like he was broke.
Yeah.
And has made over $1 million in 2 years now doing courses. And he said that he came across a course about, have you heard of this thing called pallet flipping, where people go in warehouses, buy Amazon pallets of
Oh,
return goods?
sure. I've watched videos of this. It's very entertaining. You go on YouTube, you look for people who buy Amazon pallets or pallets from other companies,
Yeah.
and they're basically blindly paying maybe $1,000 for the pallet, and then they might get usually they're guaranteed to get 3 times what they put in
Yeah.
as far as the value of it, but of course, nothing goes for exactly the price it says. But
Sure.
sometimes people end up with 5,000 for what they paid $1,000 for, and other times they get stuck and break even. But it's
Yeah. So
very
let me
entertaining. It's
start.
like opening
So
surprises.
exactly. So let me start there. I'm going to share my screen.
Alright. So now you've recorded everything, you used a script to edit it, and that's what you spent a lot of time with. You uploaded it all. Did you put this all in New Zenler? Is that your course platform that you used?
Yes. So
Okay.
recorded it, edited it, uploaded it to New Zenler, used Descript for the editing piece. But Descript, I don't know if it was my old computer, but it was just like I couldn't export things. And I'm like, it's time to upgrade my computer. So I also did the computer upgrade in the middle of all this and finished it. And that's in itself is an
This
undertaking.
cost you more than you thought it was going to, didn't it?
Yeah. I was going to upgrade my computer anyway. So that part worked out. But so this, coming back to this pallet flipping course, right?
Yeah.
There's this woman, she sells it for 25 bucks on Gumroad. She has 1,700 ratings. That doesn't mean 1,700 sales. So when we were in Daniel does 3 times a week live 1 hour Zoom sessions. He was giving this example and he said, so if it's 1,700 reviews, that means that this woman has sold at least 70% more, because you figure
Mm,
30% people leave reviews.
yeah,
So the math turned out to be something crazy. Like the $25 course, she has made over $1 million
yeah,
with the
I believe it.
$25 course.
Mm,
And not only that, he said when he saw the content, it was amazing. He said all her brain power knowledge was instantly transferred to him within the 30-minute course. She was walking around with her iPhone camera, just showing the warehouse, showing how to pick things. When she came home, she set up the camera to show her doing her research on her laptop. She is not even sharing her screen. She's using it from an iPhone camera.
yeah,
And going back to my point, that don't get stuck on the perfection.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
get it out there.
That's a great point on it because I do that all the time, right? I think, oh, this has to be better. I have to do more. And so I buy tools and I learn new things and I spend way too much time editing and that sort of thing. And you're right. Sometimes we just need to get it out there. All right, so I'm ready to see some pages. So if you're listening to this, we'll describe what we're seeing. If you have a chance to go to YouTube, this podcast is also on YouTube. Just search for Course Wizards and you'll find it.
Yep.
And this is what podcast number is this? I'll look while you're pulling that up.
All right. Let me pull up my first. I'll pull up my course sales page. So again, I stuck with doing this on swipe pages because I just wanted to try out swipe pages.
All right.
Can you
So this
see
is
my
podcast 174 for those looking for us on YouTube. You can look for podcast 174. Yes, so I can see your screen and I see that. So you created, so even though New Zenler has landing pages, you used another program called Swipe Pages that then must integrate with New Zenler in order for you to make the sales
Ably,
go
which
through.
is Zapier? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So my tech stack is a little crazy, but because I have an aptitude for technology for those who don't just do everything in one platform.
Yeah.
So this is my, and most of the copy of the sales page is also done by ChatGPT, which is also taught inside the course how to do it. So this
Yeah.
headline GPT Unleashed is through that, and even the sub headline is through that. And of course, I have tweaked it to make it more of my style. So for those listening, we have the headline, the sub headline, and then I have my demo video, which is a 8-minute video on how I'm teaching people how the blogging part works, which is like the
Very good.
meat and potato. And I'm like, I'm going to give this one away for free.
Very nice. And so this is, and I see that you've got enroll now for $47. So this will be a $47 course. How many videos did you end up recording?
Yes. So one thing about this, we are recording this on a Monday, January 23rd, and the course launch just ended on a Sunday yesterday. So I did a 3-day launch to my list, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I gave them a $20 off coupon to buy this for
Well,
$27.
$27. That's a good deal. All right.
Yep.
And then how many videos did you say it was?
All right. So let's go to the module. I think there's
Okay.
15 or 17 videos. Yeah, that's coming down. Now, I don't have social proof, but I know that everyone's talking about ChatGPT. So I'm like, let me just take some of the social proof out there and put that in because I don't
Yes.
have testimonials yet.
Right. You
So
can always add those later. That's the great thing about things like sales pages. They are living
exactly.
documents. You can always update.
So that's why who doesn't know Elon Musk, and he tweeted ChatGPT is scary good. I'm like, perfect. This is great. And you said earlier something about prompts. So the next thing on my sales page is, are you using the right prompts? And there's a
Oh
tweet by
yeah.
this guy that says, the power of a block of text has never been bigger. The right choice of words can result in amazing outputs for AI, which is so true.
Yes.
And then I had made a post in the New Zealand group about how I am using ChatGPT. And a lot of people said, has anyone had success with sales pages? Do you have any tips for prompts? Someone said, I did not know that ChatGPT could do this.
Yeah.
Someone said, I never thought to use it for a resume. So I took all those screenshots, put it on my sales page, and highlighted it to show how people are struggling with ChatGPT or don't necessarily know how to use the right prompts.
Very good. It's a lot of social proof here. Very
Yep,
good. It's selling for you, isn't it?
exactly. So then I go into unlock its full potential. You can give yourself a creativity boost, increase the efficiency, and it's scalable.
Yeah.
Then another call to action to enroll in the course. Then more things on what can it do. It can create tables, create a YouTube channel, and these are the lessons inside my course.
Oh, so there you
You,
have lessons on how to create a YouTube channel using ChatGPT, how to create games, that sort of
yep,
thing.
yep.
Well, it sounds like a great course.
Thank you. And then I
It
also
really
took
does.
screenshots from a website called Share GPT, where people can share what they have been asking ChatGPT to do, and added some more social proof. And then I told ChatGPT, write a code about yourself for a sales page. So it wrote this code saying ChatGPT will change the way we access information, making it more intuitive and personalized.
You got social proof about ChatGPT from ChatGPT on your sales page. This is
Yeah.
very meta. I
Yeah.
don't know what to do with this.
Right. So then here we go with what's included. So you were asking about how many videos. So you figure all the whole blog thing is about 2 videos. And then each of these is a video. So
That's a
what is that?
good
Five,
5.
6, 7, 8, 9. About 12 to 15 videos, you figure?
That's not bad. That's it. For
Mm,
$27 to your audience, that's really quite a deal. You're only spending a couple dollars per video, and the amount of time that you will save just learning from you as opposed to having to research all this on your own, totally
Yep.
worth it.
Then a little bit about who I am, also written by ChatGPT, Meet Your Teacher. Of course, you got to have bonuses.
Yeah, yeah. So what'd you include as your bonuses on this?
So the first one is I have a lifetime deal through AppSumo, agency plan for Wiser Notify, which is like
Yep,
a
I have that
social,
one too.
exactly, copywriting prompts. So I have a swipe file that they can take. It's in Notion. It's just fill in the blanks. Copy paste this prompt in your chat GPT and fill in the blanks.
Yeah,
And the third one is templates on more use cases, which are just screenshots. It's not videos, not me showing them, but just screenshot of things that I have curated through my research on ChatGPT.
very cool. Yeah, that's all very helpful. I think sometimes we work too hard to come up with things like bonuses because really that's very useful material. And I'd totally love that if I signed up for this course.
Well, you should, Chris.
Oh, I am. All right, go ahead
No,
though.
I'm
So,
gonna hook you up for free.
oh, hey, oh, look at that. Because I'm a course wizard, I get, you're going to make all the listeners want to be course wizards themselves so they can get in free too. This is great though. I love this. Okay. How to use AI to your advantage is the next prompt. Explain to me. Okay. So here we have more social proof. This
Yep.
is from the internet about the AI, right?
Yep. It's all from Twitter. Just read one last quote from Twitter. And this is ChatGPT's logo. So I put their logo in here. I said this quote is this guy Aaron Levine said. And then finally, last call to action to enroll in the limited time offer. So before during the launch, there was a timer at the top that was just basically reminding folks that, hey, you have 72 hours to take advantage of the $20 off coupon.
Yes. All right. Can you give us a look behind the scenes before you show us your sales numbers so that we can see what this course looks like if we were to have purchased it?
All right. You want to see like how the course is set up.
Yeah. Just if I'm a student,
Yeah.
how
Let
might
me
it
pull
look?
that
Is
up.
that possible to see?
Of course, it is possible to see. So let
I think
me read.
some of our viewers may want to see that.
Yeah, that's a good point, Chris. We always talk about all of this stuff, but sometimes we forget to get tactical with it and show
Yeah.
listeners, right? Show our viewers. So this is what it looks like. Can you see my screen?
Oh, very slick. Yeah, it looks like a nice big HD video there,
Yep.
and it looks like you have 5 sections.
Yep. I have the how to blog using ChatGPT that has two videos, writing formulas that has one video, and then all of these other additional use cases of ChatGPT. And this first one right here, you can see the text is coming up. I'm actually rapping because I told ChatGPT to write a welcome video.
I love it.
Yes. So I'm doing a little bit of rap there, getting people tone setting that, hey, this is what you can expect with this course. It's playful, it's fun, it's not
Yeah,
it's not going to be a boring course. And then I
very
have all these other use cases, and then the bonuses section has my Wiser Notify bonus for which they fill my Question Scout LTD form. And then here's the copywriting prompts for Notion, and then the additional use cases Notion template.
That's excellent. So this is a lot of good material. I would expect if I had signed up for this course to get it not even this much necessarily. So this looks great, and I can see on one hand it's very simple, on the other hand there's a lot of material here. For you to have done all of this in one day is very impressive.
Yeah, I had almost lost my voice there. And then students are reaching out for with more questions. As they are, I am giving them making Loom videos of that and then
Oh,
uploading
good.
those Loom videos on how to create a table. Or someone just asked, how do you create an about page? It takes me maybe 2 to 3 minutes to create the videos like this. So I'm like, why not? Let me just keep adding more content.
Okay, now wait. So you just said you have students who are asking questions. That means you must have gotten someone to sign up for this. So let's look at your numbers.
All right, let's go there. Drum roll. Let
Drum
me
roll.
actually.
I don't want to make too much noise. I think do we have sounds for that? Here we go.
Yes. All right, let me reshare for that because I'm
All
only
right.
sharing my tabs. So this time I'm going to share my Chrome tab and We are month to date. Here we go. So
What? You made $1,000 of it?
I made $1,000. I paid out $67 in commission, and my net revenue is $924 with 41 orders. So about it.
41 orders. Amazing.
Yes. Some of those are fake orders because I was testing. So maybe 35 orders.
Still, that's amazing. 35 orders. This is from a list of about 1,200 or so
Yep.
that were not necessarily interested in ChatGPT, but that's enough to get 41 orders. Amazing.
Yes.
I love it.
Ooh. And then what I have done
Congratulations.
now for step two, let's quickly start talk about that before we wrap up. But yeah, before I get into the step two, any questions for
Yes,
me,
I would
Chris?
actually like to see the email you sent out that got you that many orders.
Yes,
What did you send out a series of emails or just one?
I sent out 3 emails, also written by guess who?
Really? The emails were written by ChatGPT? You're gonna
Mm,
put me
you-
out of business. This is what I do for a living. I write
you-
emails for companies.
Come on, Chris. You got to
Sales
be
emails
using
many times.
you got to be using Chat GPT. Okay,
I
so
guess maybe
let's
it's to
look.
getting lots of orders.
And this
Okay,
this
so
was
you
just 3 emails. I did not want to bombard my list with four, five,
one a
six
day,
emails.
3 days ago,
Um,
2 days ago, 1 day ago. All right.
Yep.
And, oh, and
So
just don't click. And the first one got a 43% open rate. That's very good. 579 opened. 84 click through. That's a 6% click rate. That's really good. And then they go down from there. Then it's a
yep,
35% open, then 30% open, 42 clicked, and then 14 clicked, which is what you would expect for it to go down every time. Boy,
yep.
that 6% click through rate on that first one is really good.
Yeah, obviously it could be better, but hey, I'll take it.
Yeah. How many sales did you have after the first day?
I think first day. All right, so let's go back into my Thrive card. Let me reach. Let me do this. Let me just share my entire screen this time. Okay. So Thrive card. If we look at, I don't know if this gives me the reports or day by. Okay, let's do this custom
There you go. You
range,
can
right?
check per day. Yeah, there you go.
So Friday, I'm gonna do Friday to Friday. First day was 387 gross, 344 net.
13 orders the first day. All right.
Yep,
Second day, 16 orders. So you actually doubled up on your orders the second day. Some of those could have been from the first day's email because they would
exactly.
have carried over. And then the third day, so 16, 16, and then 7. Very good.
Which is surprising because I thought the most amount of sales would come on the last day, but apparently not. And
Right. Because of the time crunch.
I did not send a last 3 hours left email. I think that would have brought in a few more.
Yeah, probably so. Still, very impressive. $1,000 for a week's worth of work is not bad.
Yes. So those are the stats. And then for my email,
And here's
uh,
why that isn't bad, just for those who are wondering. You may be thinking, well, that's 52,000 a year. I can make more at a regular, quote, regular job. Maybe, but remember, this is going to live on forever now. So
yes.
Amit can still sell this and again and again. So it's not like this goes away. And as he builds more courses like this, they just start accumulating over time.
And that's going to be my next step to show you what I'm doing for step two.
Okay.
But I had the timer in there. I forgot to change the free text in my first email, which is fine, whatever.
Yeah.
And then here's the email. Talk about the course that it's launched and giving social proof. Same things that are on my sales page. So there's
Yep.
congruency. So when they click it, they're going to see the same images on my sales page. So they're going to be like, oh yeah, this makes sense. And then I put the coupon code in here, but I did not include the price of the course in my email, in any of my emails, because I didn't want them to just look at the price and not even go to the sales page.
You know what else is clever about that is that it's $20 off. If they click through the sales page and then see that it's $47 before the $20 coupon, you suddenly have this connect with your mind of, oh my goodness, this is only $27. And it makes you feel like you've already clicked through. I got to buy it.
Yes, exactly. So that was, yeah, just email number one, super simple, talking about the course, talking about that it's launched. And then the same theme applies across the other two emails. It wasn't anything fancy. It was just, hey, the course is live. here's what, so by day two, I actually had someone give me or just message me on Messenger letting me know that they are amazed on what it can do. I'm like, boom,
Yeah.
I'm just going to use this in the next email. But here it is.
Oh,
I'm just
nice.
impressed with the breadth of things it can do.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay,
Someone's
maybe
using social proof in the next email. That's great that you received that.
exactly. I didn't even ask for that. I just got it. Same thing. Hey, there's still time. You see the timer going on, special members only pricing. So I'm calling like my people who are on my list members. They are members of my list. So they get first dibs. They get the $20 off before we launch this to the world.
Very nice.
Yep. And then the final email was just again, same thing, reminding them, hey, time's running out. Today is the final day. But the final email was also on a Sunday. Typically, you don't see good open rates on Sundays because people are just busy with family, friends, these gatherings. But by then, I had received a second social proof from someone on my email list saying, I love your course.
That's great. I love the social proof that's in the moment. It really proves that, hey, this is like really great, something I want to get right now. It makes you feel like you're missing out if you don't get it, especially with this coupon. And it definitely makes you want to jump right in order.
Yes. So that those were the things. And let me know if you want me to stop sharing or if you had any questions.
No, I think that's good. So I want to know, how much was your new laptop? How much did that cost?
$1,000.
There you go. You got you launched a course in a week and got a free brand new screaming laptop out of it.
And content for life that I can just repurpose.
Content for life you can repurpose.
Yes.
Amit, this is awesome. I'm so glad that you did this experiment and tried to build a course in a day. I know it took you a little longer when you count research and all that, but it's cool that you were able to use this new technology that you're actually teaching about to help you create the sales pages, help you create the emails, and actually get this thing out there. It shows what a little bit of hustle can do, that you can really turn around things fast. That's just
Yep.
amazing to me. I'm dumbfounded here.
And step two is today, I'm like, I'm not going to let this momentum die. I'm not going to move on to the next thing. I'm going to keep pushing this, right? So I've
Mhm.
done a few things. One, you saw some affiliate commission. I'm going to have you sign up as an affiliate. You're going to promote it to your social audience. And
Yep.
anyone listening or watching, it's 50% commissions. It's a no brainer. So if you want to sign up, just reach out to us. I replied back to this person who you introduced me to. I'm on their email list. It's not like I know them personally.
Yeah.
Leonie Dawson. I replied to
Yes.
her. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to reply. And someone from her team replied back and said, I have put this in Leonie's inbox. If she's interested to partner with you, she'll let you know. I'm like,
That's
perfect.
awesome.
Jono is the one who promoted to his list, who's got me like 3, 4 sales.
Yep.
And I've also reached out to another girl who's on my email, whose email list I'm on. Her name is Liz Stapleton. I don't know how big she is. I'm like, you know what? I get these emails from this girl, Liz, all the time. Let me just email her. So now I'm
See what
waiting for
happens.
her response. And then the next step is today launched Facebook ads. Chris, let me tell you, this is the crappiest ad I've ever made, but it's already got 16 clicks today for $6. So my average cost per click is like super cheap right now.
Have any of those resulted in a sale yet?
It's 39 cents a click. No, not yet. I do have the pixels, the conversion pixel on
Yeah.
my swipe pages, and then I'm selling through Thrive cards on my Thrive card pages.
I'm interested to know. We might have to come back and do a part 3 where we look at what happened through affiliate sales and what happened through social media sales, because I think those are interesting follow-ups, especially knowing that you made $1,000 in the first push. And so, yeah, let's keep this one open. Let's plan on doing a part 3 and maybe on beyond that and just see what this course becomes. This is very encouraging.
Plot thickens.
The plot thickens. All right. Hey, if you have enjoyed the Course Wizards podcast, this is a great episode right here to not only rate, review, and subscribe to so you don't miss the next one, but also share with someone. If you want to show them the power of what happens when you sit down and create your own course so that you can teach anything with the world, why not show them what Amit did here with this ChatGPT course? Not to mention the fact that if you want to become an affiliate of this course, we've got a link in the notes where you can jump right into his Facebook group and ask him about that, and he can hook you up so that you can share it with others. Not to mention the fact that this is a great topic. If you're interested in having help with doing your writing, with doing your coding, with doing course building,
I think that's the
ChatGPT is
best part,
actually
right?
it's a
It's the
great tool for
broadest.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great tool for it, and so it's actually worth taking this course yourself. I certainly will be. I know my wife will be, and we're going to be encouraging others to do it
And your
too
kids
because
will be.
our kids, yeah, so actually our kids will be too because it's a very timely topic and one worth doing. So please rate, review, subscribe, and share this with someone you know. And until next week, we're gonna just encourage you to do what, Amit?
Keep creating.
Bye
Bye.
bye.